I'm just going to put this right here.
Big money in this bitch, multiplier. Eateries in a limo, Uber driver. Record a life like a demo. I know they watching. In the end, I'm a lifter, suicidal.
We get set for a wonderful day in sports. Opening day for America's national pastimes.
This was about 2 months after he took office. That was an interesting experience in its own right because it was so structured, and I was told, you will say every word that we write out. You will not deviate from the script and go. To the word, like every single question was scripted, gone over dozens of times by many executives, editors and executives. Absolutely. I was on script and was told not to deviate. It was very much, this is what you will ask, this is how you will say it. No follow-ups. No follow-ups. Next. I knew that this was a lot bigger than just the wonderful editors that I worked with. This went up to the fourth floor, as we said, that where all the bosses, the top executives, the decision makers are, the president of our company, the CEO, where they all work.
BVN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Alright, so yeah. So apparently, we obviously by Sage Steele's comments regarding the interview that she gave to him, and she's at least, could have been considered to be pro-Democrat, have never had an honest interview of Joe Biden. Okay. Now, just so we can be clear, I'm not saying that it's definitive proof that we've never gotten or never had an honest interview by Joe Biden. I want to be clear on this. What I am saying is that due to the manufacture that, or at least if you've seen him speak in public, it looks like everything is scripted. And just so we can be clear, Trump already told y'all this before Biden won the election. Trump told y'all Biden, allegedly, because we don't know this to be true. We just know that Trump said this, and he said it. This is a fact. He said it. We just don't know if it's actually true. So Joe Biden allegedly is scripted for everything that he says publicly. Now, we've seen Joe Biden mess up in speeches. We've seen Joe Biden mess up when asked questions. We've seen or heard, because that's what I guess I should be saying, Joe Biden mess up when they accidentally left his mic on. There is a real strong assumption backed up with, I guess, moderate proof before Sage Steele said what she said, that Joe Biden and the Democratic Party has been preventing the media from giving him honest questions. And I just want to be clear on this. What I'm saying is that you're not even allowed to ask him a question unless it has been pre-approved. Now, he recently was, I guess, at a podium. They was doing some kind of press conference. He was up there. There was like another dude. I guess he was a leader of another country. I can't remember who it was. That wasn't the focus of the video that I had seen. And basically, Joe Biden was supposed to choose, because, there's reporters, they got their hands up. And just generally speaking, one has to be chosen. Now, we've seen this happen when just the choosing of the reporter to ask the question, not the manufactured question. So we've seen even at press conferences, For athletes, you know, they got to pass the mic around or they point to a guy and they're like, that guy right there. I'll take that question. Whatever, right? Sometimes the athletes saying they'll take the question, but most of the time it's like a press agent or something, whatever the case is. But when we're dealing with people of power like presidents, you know, or even if there is a mayor or a governor or something, they generally say, you know, they know the people that are asking the questions, and you see them call on an individual who has been waiting. So there was a recent press conference where Joe Biden was supposed to choose the next person to ask a question, but he had to flip through his papers. Not just for, I guess, the answer, you know, just hitting me right now while we're saying this for the answer, but he also had to flip through his papers to make sure that he was calling out the right person. And he literally spoke those words. Let me see who's next. And then he started ruffling papers. I don't get why people, especially black people, feel so indebted to Joe Biden. I don't get it. I have no idea. Now, if you like him, you like him. You have a right to like whoever you like. But since he's taken office, inflation shot through the roof. And the funny thing is, in his first year, he blamed it on Trump. So explain to us why it keeps getting worse. Anybody remembers that? When inflation started going through the roof and he said, we're going to incorporate Bidenomics. And everything got worse. Guess what? It's still getting worse. It's like the Joe Biden supporters are just going to ignore facts. They don't really give two pieces of a dang. Did y'all see, there was just a conference that NAN, the National Action Network, that's headed by Al Sharpton. And so at this conference, Joe Biden was to speak. First of all, he was not there personally. And I think that was by demand of the White House. They was like, look, we don't think we're going to send Joe Biden. It's probably a hostile situation. And the proof that they thought this was before Al Sharpton played the video, because I do not think it was live. I think it was a video feed. They probably had like 8 takes or something. I don't know. I don't think it was live. But before they turned on the video feed, in order for the president to come up, Joe Biden said, not Joe Biden, Al Sharpton said, y'all not allowed to heckle. The First Amendment was created for the explicit purpose to make sure that the public, us, the public, can criticize the government without fear of reprisal. Kind of like what Trump is going through right now. You know, he shouldn't have to feel like if he criticizes the government, they're going to come after him with law enforcement. But generally, that's what they do. And for the people that's saying, nah, but Trump's a whole criminal, then why are they doing it to the New York City mayor also, when all he's asking for is the money that they promised for the migrants? So whatever the heck is going on down there in D.C., the whole world has been turned upside down since Joe Biden became president. I don't even understand how people are still saying that the world is going to come to an end if Trump becomes president. Because guess what? Joe Biden got elected, and it looks like it's literally the final days. Like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I get in this one. I'm out.